Man, gotta get that. You gotta get that. Was it in my beard? All right. Oh, it's recording. Yeah, right. What's happening with the Dirty Nation, man? What's going on? The MGM last week. Shit. Wasn't I out there last week? Wasn't I out there last week? I'll be out there this week. Alright, so MGM. We're gonna talk about this motherfucking scam. This motherfucking scam. And they prey on the tourists. They prey on the tourists with this bullshit. But I fell for it and did it again. So I'm gonna just tell you a story how it went. This story right here. Nah, ain't no story like that. But check this out though. So I'm in the stratosphere, right? They don't call it the stratosphere no more. They call it the Strat. You know, that's that big ass casino, the tallest one in Vegas. And this motherfucker approached us. He got a timeshare. He tell me all I gotta do is put down $99 and a dollar more, and then I'll be paying taxes, which would be $5 to $15, depending on where I'm staying. So I was like, for sure, for sure. He's like, yeah, for sure. So why, when I called, he said you just gotta call this number and book your hotel. So why when I call the travel getaways, these motherfuckers try to charge me $140 tax. $140 tax. The original person didn't say nothing about this extra money. He said you ain't got $99. That's it. I was clear. Matter of fact, he said it to me and Drina. So we both heard this spiel. Both heard this spiel. Not a dollar more. Just 5 to 15. Just contact me when you get here and I'll get you taken care of. Dude was pretty fucking smooth. I'll give him that. He was pretty fucking smooth. So when I called the place to book the room, they like, we need your credit card before you can book the room. It's going to be $140. Plus, you got to pay resort fee. Resort fee in Vegas, anybody that know about resort fee, Reno too. But anybody know about resort fees, you gotta pay like $30, $35 on top of the room. So if the room on the special say cheap rooms Vegas, it say $29. It's still gonna come out to around like $60. You still gonna pay like $60 even though I say $29. Because of that resort fee. And don't let it be a big name casino. You got to pay that resort fee. It's taxes. It's straight bullshit. Like out here in Sac, you go to a hotel, they got their regular ass fee. You got your room plus taxes. So if it say like $50 on the ad, you're gonna probably pay about $59, maybe $60, somewhere around there. But that's it though. They ain't gonna tax you with a whole nother resort fee. So anyhow, hey. So this motherfucker tell us we ain't gotta pay nothing. So now I'm on the phone booking my room and these motherfuckers want $140. And then they say, are you ready to charge your card? And then they remind me, you will be charged the resort fee at the hotel. Hold on. They say you're gonna be charged the resort fee at the hotel. So if you ain't familiar with Vegas, you gonna be like, okay, that can't be much. If you ain't familiar with Vegas, you ain't even gonna be tripping off of no resort fee. You gonna be like, what? Hey, you're gonna be thinking like it might be like $10, it might be like tax. Hell no, when they talking about $35 a day resort fee, add that up if you stay in 3 days. That's a whole nother hundred something dollars. That's a whole nother hundred and something dollars. So therefore, I start off paying 100. Now these motherfuckers is charging me. They're charging me another $140 credit card fee. Because I'm about to break it down to you. Another 140 credit card fee. And the resort fee is $35. So that's another 105. So I'm paying one. Then I'm paying 240. Then I'm adding another 105. So I'm paying 345. When it's all said and done, $345 for 3 days. For 3 days, 345 days. When you can go online right now and book 3 days, 3 nights for like $160. So in the end, it's one big ass fucking scam. And it pissed me off because the dude that sold me this fucking timeshare, his name is Jermaine Jackson. I'll never forget it. This motherfucker's name is Jermaine Jackson. This motherfucker thought he was so motherfucking smooth. Talk me smooth out my little honey. Talk me smooth out my little honey. Taught me a lesson. He like, huh? You want to come to my town? I got all the tricks for you. And then on top of that, right? Here another thing. That's why they ask you, these timeshare motherfuckers, they ask you, how long are you in town? This is why they ask you, how long are you in town? Because from your answer, they'll be able to tell if you're a tourist or if you are a person from there. Because if you were from there, you're going to be like, shit, I stay here. They're going to be like, well, you're no use to us. They want some people that's going to put down that $100 and get on the airplane and leave. Or put that $100 and then and basically take their $100 and drive out. And then fight the problems later down the road and find out that you about to pay damn near $400 for some shit that you can get for $115. That shit pissed me off. They pissed me off so much. I figured I would quit while I was ahead and just eat that $100. I'm just gonna push up on Jermaine Johnson when I get back in town. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna push up on Jermaine like, bruh, remember that motherfucking the package you sold me? This one right here where you put your motherfucking name and number and said contact you if I got any problems? Yeah, well I got some problems. And you sign right here. I got some problems. I need my issue, bro. And I'm gonna tell them too. Drina she gonna have a baby no moment. Baby no. On some real shit. This is real shit. Look. This story right here. I'm not gonna say what car I was in, but I'm gonna say this shit was funny as fuck. And you guys tell me if I was tripping or not. Tell me if I was tripping. So I go to old Sacramento, right? I go to old Sacramento. You know how you got them parking garages? I'm not saying what car I was in. But you know how you got them parking garages? You gotta pay. These motherfuckers be taxing. They want $2.50 for every 30 minutes. $2.50 for every 30 minutes. I was like, oh. But I was gonna pay that though. But I ended up going to a place that gave us a voucher to take some money off of that shit because we spent some money with them. So, but I used it on my folks' mom. I used it on my fiance's mama. So I didn't have it. So I had to drive her car out, And then I came back to get the other car. But this motherfucker was like, I'm not letting you out because you don't have your parking ticket. I used the other parking ticket because I had to get out, but the other person had my original ticket. I mean, I used my original ticket. She had her own. So I was kind of in a fucked up place. But I just came through there though. Just came through. He was like, I'm not letting you out. So here's where y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Like I'm claustrophobic. And when it's time to get gangster, it's time to get gangster. And this motherfucker was playing with me. Talking about this motherfucker said, just give me your driver's license. This motherfucker said, just give me your driver's license and just pay the $29. But my ticket was only $7 to get out. You talking about now I gotta pay $29 because I don't got my ticket, and you know I just came and moved somebody who was handicap's car, and you not about to let me out, and you think I'm a bitch? Oh hell nah. Watch this. I'm gonna show you who's a bitch. Man, I backed the motherfucking car up because it was one-way traffic. I backed that motherfucking car up like, get the fuck out my way. Get the fuck out my way. Get the fuck out my way. And they was moving out my way too. So my plan was this. I looked at the motherfucking the way that you come in, right? I didn't really know what I was gonna do. I just know that you about to let me out this motherfucking parking garage. You about to let me up out this motherfucking parking garage. And you're not about to penalize me for doing, you're not about to penalize me because I was just helping somebody. I was just helping somebody that was handicapped, which happens to be my mother-in-law. So you're not about to charge me no motherfucking $29 and you want my driver's license too, talking about it's a ticket? Hell no. You're crazy the motherfucker. So I smashed. Get out of my way. They moving, they honking, they horn. Bam, 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 bam. Drina like, baby, no. Drina like, baby, no. I'm like, whoa, out of my way, bro. So then, man, so then I got to the exit because she kept asking me, babe, how did you get out? So this is how I got out. So I went to the back part where you first come in, right? I'm like, man, so I'm looking at when people come in, they hit the button, bang, and the ticket go up. So I'm like, okay, so bang, ticket go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so bang. So if I can get out, when that motherfucker go up and the car go by, I got 5 seconds to get up out this motherfucker. Because at first I walked up to the machine, I was going to get a ticket, right? Maybe I get a new ticket, you might let me out. So I was going to get a ticket. I go up to the thing, bang, no ticket come out. I'm like, shit. All right. So then another car come. I'm like, hey, let me get your ticket. So he go bang, and he look at me, and then he drives off. So I'm like, damn, man, is this crazy? Me asking somebody to hit the button, bang, and then give me a ticket? I wonder, is this starting to look crazy? But I'm not giving a fuck, cause I'm in young dirt mode right now. So I'm like, well, fuck it then. I'm gonna block the car, and then look. I'm gonna stand in front of the car, and then I'm gonna point at the box. It ain't no rob. I'm gonna rob you for a ticket up in the parking garage. So then here's the ticket, bang, and then he tell me to move out the way. So I move out the way. I move out the way. I let him go. So then finally I'm like, you know what? Next car come, bang, then go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so fuck that shit. So it was a tight little squeeze, but it was beautiful. Car comes through, hits the button, bang, thing goes up. He drives through, and I. Right through that motherfucker. I pull out like, what's happening, man? They was tripping. Yeah, they was tripping. Pulled up. Drina like, how did you get out of there? I'm like, shit. I did what I had to do. I wasn't paying no motherfucking $29 to get the ticket. My motherfucking record flawless. I'm about to pass out. Woo! Whew. Babe, why you take the lighter? Babe, buy a lighter while you out there, please. Damn. Please, like, you never appreciate a lighter until you don't have one. Oh, oh, oh. What a relief. I still need a lighter. Oh shoot, I forgot to stir the beans. Hold on. Hey, our women know we can't cook. They know we can't cook, so they give us simple responsibilities. Stir the beans. That's it. Don't let them burn. Fuck around and we fuck that up too. There you go. There you go. We mess up and we forget to stir them. Basic. Hey, Ivan, so are you eating this or not? Mm-hmm. Guess what? Me either. I heard it's good protein. Nah, I just stirred them. They cool. They was sticking a little at the bottom, but I just stirred the burnt part and mixed it in. Just like the burnt part is good with the rice. It is. Just I scraped it, so it's like some little burnt part in the beans, but it's cool. They like black eye or something. Pinto beans, so they're good burnt a little bit. Shit, I'm high, so they gonna taste good anyway. It's a Jesse Munoz reporting from the 215 Philly. Shout out, Dirty. We smoking cap. Hey, Liddy, you feel me? Hey, Philly going crazy right now. Up. Philly going crazy right now. I seen that shit on the news. Philly going crazy, but you know what's going crazier right now though? And I don't be to get. I ain't gonna stay on this too long, cause I don't. I stay away from politics and religion as much as I can. But this one is a little different. Y'all do know that like the Gaza Strip, they signed peace. They made a peace declaration. If any of you guys pay attention to that, but just the other day, the Muslims declared jihad, which means holy war, on the Catholic Church. They declared jihad on the Catholic Church. So if you guys been paying attention to the news, then you know about the dude that stabbed 3 people and beheaded somebody else. That was one of like 4, 5 attacks. These motherfuckers didn't declare jihad on the Catholic Church because the Catholic Church they got this cartoon. It's like a cartoon. Well, it came out and it was mocking the Prophet Muhammad, and they ain't like that. So they started tripping immediately. And if the Middle East goes unrest right now, if that shit go up, it's the wrong time for the country to go to war again. Wrong time. And they tripping in France too. Come on, we don't want that right now. Philly definitely going ham. Hey, so Ivan the Great, tell me about the teacher. What happened? Like, what was it that the teacher did specifically? So we got so we know, because you probably seen more than I did. Once you see once you see jihad, once you see jihad, it's like hold on one second. Hold on one second. All right, my bad. All right, so the teacher showed a cartoon to the class. You know what? You know what I just realized? I got YouTube. Let's see.
And her granny.
Let's see. Bam. Let's see. We're not staying on this long, like I said. It's cartoon. Oh yeah, this is. Yeah, I'll tell you like this. I'm about to bypass this because I don't know enough, and that look little. It look like a little too much. We're gonna bypass that. This was in France. France is where they tripping. Where's the Vatican? Part of Europe. It seems like every time I leave, I gotta relight the blunt. Let's see. The attacker paid the students to point him out. Mixed. That's right. Leonard front. He got. Sound like a crackhead trying to smoke. Switch lanes. You know I do. I be on this motherfucker. I be on this motherfucker puffing. But shit. At least you look. Today, hey, Whack Deuce. Today I was listening to Whack Deuce live. And the realization hit me, right? I know I was one of the first people to do what I do. When I seen Whack Deuce live today, I was very. Give it to her. Man, give it to her. Talking about the light striking. Oh yeah, I told you I was about to pass out. That was real shit. I was about to pass out after so much. But we on now. We on. Indeed. All right, man. Yo, Dirty, do you manage the weed smoke? What do you mean? Man, I acknowledge that I smoke about a quarter a day. I smoke about a quarter a day. Which would probably equal about, I don't know, 8, 9 blunts, somewhere around there. Not all my blunts is gonna be like out of that. Not all my blunts is gonna be all weed. Like that eighth one. The eighth one might be all re-rolls. It might be all the roaches and whatever's left. But I don't smoke exactly a quarter. I mean, who knows exactly how much weed they smoke if they smoke a lot of weed? Who knows that? That means if you're a person that knows exactly how much weed you smoke, that means you the type. And I've seen these type of people. They take a gram exactly out of their ounce. They 28 grams or whatever it is, because they selling out this sack and they smoking out of it. So they need to know exactly how many grams is in this motherfucker, because they going gram for gram when that bitch. So, hey, I ain't knocking them. But if you're a person that just smoke a lot of weed in general, ain't no way in hell you gonna know exactly how much weed you smoke. If you don't smoke a lot of blunts in a day, then that's easy. Like if you, like at least if you smoking an eighth a day, like I remember I used to smoke an eighth a day, but shit, I've been in smoked 2 blunts before the sun came up. So after about the third, fourth blunts, you lose count. If you only got a dime for a day, oh, that's sad. I just thinking about that just makes me sad. If I got a dime for the day, I'm finna come up with some motherfucking money. Take my ass to the dispensary and get me some weed. It might not be the best of the best, but shit, I'm gonna find me something. Need to know how long you're gonna be able to smoke. Anyhow, man. Alright, so I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I appreciate everybody came through on this live, tapped in. I'll holler at y'all tomorrow. Got some good news coming up, and it has to do with Vegas. I will holler at y'all in a minute. Good looking Ant Call. Good looking on the moderators. Thank you, Drina. I'll be in to eat some burnt beans. Dirty weather. Smoking. Ant Call.